This is just AMZN for Monday, September 20th, 2021. So we got some selling today. Looked like we were going to come in to the 100 again and bounce, got going right out the gate. And that only took maybe 20 minutes to completely fail. And we pretty much hit the 200. So we were like the slightest bit away from it, the 100 here. We definitely hit it today. And then we were just barely above, like $2 above the 200 today. I kind of got a feeling we're going to be inside day tomorrow in this range, stuck between the 100 and 200. Maybe for another day. Maybe it keeps on going down. A really good rally at the end of the day, though. So looking at the 5 minute, we were just selling off. So here's the first 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes. We're still at this level. Looks like maybe we'll do a double bottom off of the 100 right in this range, and doesn't do it. Doesn't go up any higher. Breaks down, comes right back into this line, goes sideways in here. Oh yeah, that's the 33.6680 line. Continues to roll down, get some nice consolidation through here, about an hour and a half, where it's just, no, that's like almost 2 hours, where it's just going sideways, breaks down again, and you got some higher volume on a hammer. I'd like to see that. Let's see, was this the low? Well, this hammer was the actual low of the day, and then we came down and retested it here. So this kind of looks like I guess inverted head and shoulders, or kind of a double bottom, depends how you draw it, but definitely got a nice reversal signal right there. And a rally into the end of the day, almost back up to this line. Yeah, just being bearish today. After it took out the opening candle, all the rest of this was inside until we actually broke out or broke down from there. Here's one of the calls. This is expiring this week, 3,500. And you can see it, is consolidating here, completely broke down. We don't really get the same kind of buy signals with the RSI. We had some of the overbought signals here, and it kind of did roll back down, but the signals I'm looking for in the RSI just weren't playing out the same. Same with the put. Here's the 3,300 put. So at one point, this was somewhat inexpensive, but it was still 100 points away. And then it nearly got in the money way over here. But again, the overbought signals didn't really tell you, hey, go bearish, get into go bullish, go into the opposite direction than this put showing, hey, we've gone too far. All it did was rest. I mean, this is where it went sideways and rested. So you'd have to be even further away with more affordable options that are $100 risk. This one kind of got into it towards the end of the day, but this would have just been a scalp to play this one bullish. Even if we look at like the 3,400 call, this was, there was no volume in these last week. It just all flooded in today. And it's even just hard to look at. Like, look at how this gap down from around 80 points. So yeah, the close was right about 80. Gap down and opened up about half the amount, which is crazy over a weekend. But you got to be ready for some of this stuff on when you're holding into an expiration week, when you're trading options with Amazon. Understand the risk. This is a really good lesson in that. I was not in any options over the weekend. I was opening and closing day trades on options last week, and not holding any into swings, but this can happen. It's been a while since we've had this kind of thing happen on Amazon, so I just want to really emphasize that. And then you can see the here, let's get Friday off. There you go. So you can see a little bit better. We were taking out the low here. We retested here back into this low, broke down. We went sideways here, didn't really even get back up to the next low, which would have been this price, didn't quite rally to there. And then the close, we came right back into the pricing in this range. So, and again, the RSI like this would be saying, oh, buy this, buy through here. Nope, that didn't work. This is, just crazy expensive. Even at this point where we're about 100 points away, it's like the market makers knew, don't pull all the premium out because there'll be some sort of a retest. It'll come back up a little bit. Let's see where we at after hours. So we're pretty flat after hours. But yeah, we're just gonna have to wait and see. I was looking to see how we had another like 100+ point move day where we've touched both the 100 and the 200. And I found, where'd it go? This candle, where the 100 is, I'm sorry, the 200 is right here and the 100 is right here. And it didn't quite touch the 100. This was probably the closest one with over 100-point move day. So these do happen. This was a day that it was looking really bearish. It was gapping down from like this indecision candle, and it rallied all day and then had the same sort of kind of retracement. So from the high to the close was that a little under 40-point move. And I think today from the low back up to the close, about 50-point day. So, similar in that regard, where, we had that kind of a retest, retracing part of the day's move. So obviously these bigger days don't happen too often, especially with the levels right here, the 100 and 200. So this is definitely something to watch out for and see what we've done with these long-term moving averages before. Like I was saying through here, like I didn't think we would hold this level. We broke down through it, came back up, hardly even paused at it. And then the 100 just flew right through there. We bounced nicely off the 100 here. We basically opened on the 100 here, bounced off the 200. So maybe the 100 and 200 are coming back into play here better than they were over here. And then in this stretch, we were hovering right around the 100 after this big massive gap down. So it comes and goes. I mean, we don't necessarily have to hold the level, but today we did in both regards. We opened at the 100, bounced off the 200, and if we do end up getting some closes below the 200, that may not be the last we've seen of it. But we're definitely, this kind of expanding triangle from here to here, like this shape. I mean, we could just continue down here a bit more and make this shape kind of, it looks like it's curving, but I'm just seeing this expanding triangle. Let me draw it, making sure I'm describing right. So like this is the upper edge, and then like this is the lower edge, and it's just an expanding triangle. And so all you do is trade back and forth in between this until it breaks out of the triangle, until it goes up higher or goes down lower. That's how to trade these. So we do have the potential that will continue down lower. We'll see if the rest of the market does that. It by no means has to stay in this mid-level and bounce right here. It doesn't have to do that. I know many people were looking for a bounce today right off the 100, was not ready to do that. Obviously it came down to the 200, but it may not stop there either. So we'll see if we can rest a little bit. 100-point move day, 100, I think this was 112 and change today. 113.99. Okay, that was 112. 113.99. So pretty big day. It'd be good to have a little bit of a rest, but things are really volatile right now. So we'll see if we can actually rest, put in an inside day, and then see if we can continue lower. We can get a nice bullish candle, like even inside candle. And let's go back and look at this one. That's right. I did this. So this had a complete gap in the opposite direction again the next day. So if we flip this, that would be a gap up and continuation higher. That would be like that'd be a really strong candle. If we can come out of this and close this gap tomorrow, that would look like it has some strength, some really good strength off the 100 and 200. So that would be the opposite kind of move from what we did between these 2 days. This is back to March 17th and March 18th. And this was also, nope, that was a Tuesday. Wait, nope. 15th was a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So this was a Wednesday to a Thursday when this happened in here. So a little bit of a different week setting up. So we'll see what happens here. At the end of this week, we'll probably take a look at the weekly just to see what we're doing through here and what this looks like. Not just today, but what the rest of this week looks like on a weekly, and see if there's something bigger setting up. But it's interesting. This is totally clearing whatever last week was. Actually, last week was probably a little bit bearish. This would be a continuation. This would, today was a bearish retest gap. So, you should have known to play it bearish, except the 100 is right here. It was a great place to buy the other day. So I'm sure more people were buying. But once it rolled over, it's like, okay, just stay bearish all day. So anyway, Don't have too much of a play in the options. It just continued to move bearish. So you got to go a little further out, and we'll see if something settles down a little bit more and talk through that tomorrow or the rest of this week. All right. Hope this helps. This is Just AMZN. Thanks.